Hey guys, it's Amanda. I just wanted to answer a couple of more questions about the ostomy bag change that I shared yesterday. A few questions were, do I have to take the bag off in order to empty it? And the answer is no, you don't have to empty the bag. This will kind of answer two-in-one questions. This is what a bag looks like. And I have what Hollister calls the lock and roll, or roll and lock. I think it's the lock and roll. And by that, all it is it's kind of like a Velcro. So you fold it under, it kind of automatically does it, but you fold it around, and then right here on this side, it has like it's like a plastic Velcro. It's not your typical Velcro that you would see on like kids' shoes. But it does do the job, and it holds it completely secure. You push it down, and that's all you need to do. There is another one where you still kind of do the folding, and then you put a clip on it. I just felt that the clip was too bulky, and it was just one extra thing that I needed to keep track of. So this definitely helps a lot more. You can reuse the bags. I typically use my appliance for, I can usually get up to 5 days out of it depending on what I'm eating, how active I am. As you can tell, my hair is a mess. I just got finished with a workout. If I get super sweaty or if I go to the pool, I will definitely change my bag right after the pool for sure. Otherwise, that is how you empty the bag. Now, what I do, or that's how you seal the bag. Now, to empty the bag, what I do is I use a water bottle. If you can see this one, it was given to me, the first time I ever got one was actually when I delivered my son. It was used to clean your nether regions after a vaginal birth. So I just so happened to have one. And then I don't remember if I asked them in the hospital for one or if they gave them to me, but I ended up finding this to be the best solution to emptying out my bag. You're in the bathroom anyways, you just fill it up with water really quick, and it makes life really easy. It makes you feel more clean. In a pinch, I will, if I don't have my bottle with me, I have two of these, so one stays in the bathroom and the other one travels with me wherever I go. And they're not super big. This holds 8 ounces. So it's really not that big. And I can typically use, I use it about half and half. So half to wash it for each change. There's no exact science to it. You just squirt some in the hole. Oops. You just open the Velcro back up. Simple. And you pinch it open like so. You empty out the output first into the toilet. Some people face the toilet when they're emptying it out. I sit like I'm going pee regular, but it's just preference on that side. I typically only do it when I am going to the bathroom. So like if I have to go pee, then I'll go and I'll empty the bag at the same time. It's just easier for me. All of that is completely preference. There is no right or wrong way to empty out the bag. However, for your supplies, it will depend on your insurance carrier as to how many bags you get per month. You can go over that bag number, but then you would have to pay for them. And I'll get into that in 1 second. So anyways, to empty the bag, I just squirt the water in there after I empty out the output. And then I squirt the water in there, kind of hold it with my fingers, swish it around, try to get it all clean as best as I can. I mean, it's not going to be perfect. And then I just empty the water out. If you're really anal about it, then, then I would suggest rinsing it out twice. Sometimes if I'm feeling really gross or if I know that whatever I had may have been really acidic, or I don't know, sometimes I do it twice. It's really preference. But that is how I go about emptying the bag. Now, as far as the other question was, can you take the bag off and put it back on with the same wafer? No. Wafers are one-time stick only. As soon as it goes on, it's there. It's not a reusable thing to use. Even if you, like, say you put it on and it wasn't in the exact spot that you kind of wanted it to be, it's very uncommon that you can take it off and then put it back on, especially after it's been on for more than a minute. After that, they're just toss-aways. However, if your bag has not gotten dirty, and say you misplaced your, you put it on wrong and whatever, you'll start to learn that there is a certain way that you personally want it to be on. So in those cases, if you're only throwing away the wafer because you just messed up, then yes, you can reuse your bag and put that bag onto the same flange. Flange, wafer, one in the same. Technically, I believe this round part right here is your flange. The part on the outside is the wafer. I use the words interchangeably just because it's easier. Bag, bag. So that is being able to reuse. If I've never had it happen, if you get a hole in your bag, I've never had it happen. You could just as easily take off the bag and put a new one onto the wafer that you already have on your body. The bags you can change as often as you want with the same wafer. Now, I have Kaiser insurance, and I know that was another question, was does insurance pay for it? I don't know about other insurances. I do know that Kaiser does pay for it as part of my insurance policy. So I don't pay for any of my supplies, including the barrier strips or the barrier wipes and the adhesive remover. I don't pay for any of my supplies. The only things I do buy on my own is this Dermoplast, which when I do get irritation, especially with my psoriasis underneath my wafer, I will use a bit of this to make sure that I'm healing what's underneath. So I'll spray that first around the area, let it dry, put the adhesive, the barrier adhesive on, and then I will put the bag on after everything dries. I also, yes, I still use butt paste. I use that when, mostly if you start to lose weight, your stoma tends to shrink. So I used to have a much bigger stoma when I had more weight on me. Now that I've lost several pounds, I have shrank 2 sizes in my pre-cut flange, pre-cut wafer. When the wafer is too big around the stoma, it will poop is an erosion. It will erode around the skin around your stoma. So I use the butt paste whenever something like that happens. If I notice that it's in right where my the flange and the stoma come together. It doesn't happen very often, but it is something that I've learned that helps a lot better than using any of the other products that you can find out there. It stays, it's really great, and that's about it. So if you have any more questions, please let me know. Make comments below, send me a message, anything you want. I'm a total open book and would love to answer any of the questions that you guys have. So have a good day. Bye.